Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Joey, the Veiled Cottage Witch. I hope you're doing well today. I am so excited for today's video. This is one of my favorite oracles, and I can't believe I am just now getting around to doing a video on it. This is the Woodland Wardens deck by Jessica Roux, or Roux. Not sure how to pronounce it. I've had this deck in my possession for, I believe, almost a year now. And I'm finally sharing it. I love this deck. This deck is one of my son's favorites, and my son Cameron. And it is so unique. And I've really been studying it. It is a look at the flora and fauna. So when I say that, if you don't know, flora and fauna are plants and animals of the forest. So I love that idea, and I can't wait to share it with you. So this is inspired by history, folklore, and mythology. Artist Jessica Roux's debut oracle deck transports seekers to another time and place, offering insight rooted in the magic of flora and fauna. So it's by Andrews McMeel Publishing. So I found this in Missouri at Barnes & Noble. And as soon as I saw it, I grabbed it. This deck is absolutely gorgeous. So let's open her up. Now, I will confess, I have read this guidebook through and through because if you haven't watched a lot of my videos, I learn from oracle decks. So this is kind of something that I have always done, is I learn through oracle. So what I mean is I learn about the animals and I learn about the plants through these oracle decks. So if it's astrology, I learn astrology. If it's plants, I learn plants. If it's animals, I learn animals. And I love having a picture to go with my learning. So I did a video a few months ago about how I learned from oracle decks. So if you're interested in that, check that video out. So what makes this so unique, look at this cute little guy, he's so cute, is they pair together the plant and the animal. So that means that for every animal, there's a corresponding plant. So like, for instance, the skunk and the magnolia is protection. So for instance, the skunk knows how to shield itself by spraying its foes with a foul odor. Its black and white fur serves as a warning to all would-be assailants. Similarly, the magnolia is known for its large waxy leaves and copious blooms. Its thick-petaled flowers are some of the oldest on Earth, having evolved to endure damage from beetles. So they both together mean protection. So that's what I really like about this deck. And they have upright and reversals. So usually I don't read reversals for oracles, but I do with this one. So I really like that they go into that. Now, I don't believe that there are any spreads for, oh, there are. My bad. I don't think I've ever used the spreads for this one, but I may have to. So there's a past, present, future spread. There is a season 4-card spread. So past season, current season, next season, following seasons. And an in combination with tarot 6-card pull. So there are some suggested. I've not done those, but they are there for you if you would like. So let's get to these cards. First and foremost, what I love most about these cards are the card stock. If you can hear that, oh my gosh, it's so satisfying. This reminds me of my friend Allie, the possum and the peony. So this card stock is super thick. It feels good in the hands. So when you're shuffling, it's so satisfying. I don't know about you guys, but I am super sensory. So that means that I really like the feel of things. I love the feel of this deck. Oh, look, the martin and the foxglove kind of came out and said hi. How you doing, buddy? So let's take a look at these cards. Let's start at the top. First of all, I love the design. It's beautiful. So the squirrel and the chestnut, super cute. Preparation. So like, that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, the squirrel hides the nuts in his cheeks. The beaver and birch, super cute. You can tell where he's like gnawed on part of the birch tree. That one's home, by the way. The turtle and coriander, satisfaction. Love that little guy. The badger and ginkgo, healing wounds. The snake and fern, starting over. I love snakes. My wife can't stand them, but I love them. They have so much transformative powers. So I love that for starting over. And for the fern, they are constantly shedding life and growing new life. So that's a beautiful representation. The quail and gooseberry, anticipation. Love that. I love seeing the quail around here that just run. The way they run is so stinking cute, and I love their little flapper in front is so cute when they run. And then with gooseberry is a really nice, interesting combination for anticipation. The duck and chrysanthemum for luck. These cards are so beautiful. This was so well thought out. The moth and eucalyptus, an ending. This is the death's head moth. So that's perfectly appropriate for an ending. The vulture and asphodel, upheaval. I do love the vultures. We have some in Sierra Vista, which is about 15 minutes away. And there's tons of vultures that live by my friend Allie's house. I've gotten to see them this year. They're so majestic, so beautiful. So I love this for upheaval. The deer and oat for healing. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at their antlers. The crow and dogwood, intelligence. Crows are so smart. So very smart. So I love that for intelligence. The salamander and black pepper, inspiration. It's such an interesting take on, I've never seen a black pepper plant, so that's very interesting. Inspiration. The ladybug and sweet pea, so cute. Happiness. Very much so. I'm always happy when I see a ladybug. It just seems like a little blessing. There was one on my display table at the market last week. So I thought that was a little blessing for me. So I'll take it. I'll take it. The finch and peach, romance. So cute. I love finches. We have tons of finches in our yard right now. Still, it's so nice. There's going to be 70 degrees all this week, and it is almost Christmas. So for it to be as nice as it is with all the birds still around, I still have some plants that are still growing. So like, it is such a blessing. The coyote and datura, deceit. This is a wonderful combination. The coyote and datura, deceit. You've got a baneful plant and a nice little trickster. Perfect combination. Love that. The porcupine and anemone, boundaries. Nice. Makes me want to get my porcupine quill. Here it is. Perfect. Oh, I have some candle wax from earlier. Playing with my candles. But yep, I've never seen one of these in real life. There's so many plants and animals in this deck that I've not seen in real life. It makes me want to like look them up and see them on the Discovery Channel, So beautiful. Boundaries. The fox and ivy, adaptability. Beautiful. I don't have these memorized. I've studied them, but I don't have them memorized, but maybe one day. I will still have to look at the guidebook, but you know what? That's what Oracle is. You have to look things up in the guidebook with Oracle sometimes. Not something I have memorized. Oracle's very different than tarot. Once you learn tarot, you can read almost any tarot deck. With Oracle, you kind of need that guidebook because there's no standard of Oracle, There's no standard. Every Oracle deck is different. So I've been asked a couple times to teach Oracle, and I'm like, you can look at some symbols, but every Oracle is different, really. The bear and cedar, leadership. I love that, especially for the bear. Bears are very much strong leaders, I really love bear energy. I had somebody give me a bear tooth, and this thing is huge. I love it. So that's a really good card. The hare and oak. Beautiful. New opportunities. The cat and lavender. Independence. I love that. Look at the face. It's like, try me. Just try me. Love that. The mouse and buttercup, innocence. I'm not doing anything. Don't mind me. I'm just getting into all your stuff. So cute. The chipmunk and laurel. Success. I always use bay leaves in all my success spells. In fact, I'll take a bay leaf and I'll write my intention on them or my wish on them, and I'll burn a bay leaf. So I like that. I like that card a lot. Aren't these like the cutest cards you've ever seen? Like, I love them so much. The elk and ash, strength. Both the ash tree and the elk are such strong beings. So I love this card. Beautiful. The weasel and pine, introspection. I love that weasels are such high climbers and the pine trees are such high trees. They're very, very tall. And you kind of need to be above your problems to be able to look down for introspection. So that's perfect. The Ram and Dahlia, determination. Heck yes. The Ram, which is the sign of the animal of Aries, and which is my moon sign. And if anybody knows me, I very much identify with my moon sign. So this guy is me. I'm determined. I will do it. So I very much identify with this card so much. It's like, get out of my way or I will run you over. Love that. Oh, the Horse and Bluebell, modest fortitude. It's like, I will get there on my own time. And I love bluebells. They're so pretty. The Dragonfly and Pansy, balance. I love the imagery of the blue with the white in the middle and the white with the blue in the middle. Perfect for balance. And then you've got the two-toned dragonfly. Beautiful. The Rooster and Sunflower, communication. We have chickens next door, and the roosters crow at all times. They are talking all the time. And sunflowers actually communicate with each other if they can't find sun. So this is beautiful. I love this representation. Even though I think the roosters next door don't know what sunrise is, because they are always talking. So this is a perfect representation, at least of my chickens next door. It's very cute. The Butterfly and Snowdrop, hope. This is a beautiful card of like spring and things coming up and, you know, the first leaves of spring and the first time you see like beautiful butterflies coming out and the first shoots of the spring equinox. I love this card for that. The Antelope and Wheat, nourishment. Yes. Beautiful. I'm going to make my Bridget's knot for Emble this year out of wheat. So I'm excited for that. Opossum and Peony, bashfulness. Opossums are very shy. People don't understand how shy they are. And their whole like hissing mechanism is because like they feel threatened. And it's like people think that they're like trying to show their meanness, but it's only because they're cute and defensive. You know, they're showing that they feel threatened. You know, they're like, hey, I'm shy, leave me alone. So it's cute. I love this representation. You're like, hey, leave me alone. I don't like people. Again, reminding me of my friend Allie. This is her spirit animal for sure. The Bee and Pomegranate, productivity. Yeah, bees are always working. You know, they have a job to do and they will do it. They really love my products at market. They are all over my oils. You would think they'd be all over my honeys, but they are all over my oils. I don't know why. They just won't leave them alone. I take that as a compliment. And pomegranates are always like, seem like you open them up and there's so much inside them that it's just so abundant. So I love that. Productivity. The Wolf and Rosehip, guardianship. I use rosehips in almost all my teas. That's such a wonderful, you know, they protect the heart. I don't know if you guys know that, but rosehips are very, very good for the heart. So I like that for guardianship. And the wolf is such a great protector as well. So I love this card for that. The Skunk and Magnolia, protection. Yep, the skunk will protect itself by spraying that lovely smell. That lovely smell. yeah, and I don't know a lot about the magnolia. Like I said, I'm learning. But yeah, that protective smell is like to protect the skunk from damage from mostly humans or other threatening animals. So it's just doing its thing to protect itself. The hawk and thistle, graceful persistence. Yeah, the hawk will circle around its prey as long as it takes. Sheer determination and persistence. Love that. The trout and lily of the valley. Purification. Love that. I don't love the taste of trout. I could get it. But yeah, purification. Yeah. Lily of the valley is very poisonous. So yeah, purification by death, maybe. Yes, this is my favorite card in the deck. The eel and iris. Safety. The eel, I love eels so much. And irises, this is a couple of different representations of a couple of the deities that I follow. The eel is the Morrigan in the shapeshifter aspect, and Iris is representation of Iris of the Rainbows, another deity that I follow. And this is just a beautiful representation of them both. And I love that it's safety because I feel very strongly protected. So I really want to get this tattooed. This card in particular. Love that. Love it. The snail and huckleberry, trust in the invisible. I love it. And this is like, the snail reminds me of the Fibonacci symbol and the sacred geometry. Love it. There's patterns everywhere. I could talk forever about this. Maybe we'll have a conversation about it eventually. But this just reminds me and is the divine patterns of the universe. Love it. The bobcat and blackthorn, patience. Blackthorn is my favorite Celtic tree. So I love that. Another tree sacred to the Morrigan. So I love that. And the bobcat, patience. The bobcat, again, will hide and wait for its prey. So I love that. And I love that it's patience because these are called, the blackthorn berries are called sloes. It's where we get sloe gin. So it takes a while for these to ripen. So that's perfect for patience. Love this card. The otter and cattail. How cute is this? Come on. So adorable. Peace. Love that. Just looks held by the cattail. Like, so cute. The boar and pumpkin, confidence. Like, yeah, they're both like very thick-skinned, right? Perfect for that. The owl and hop, wisdom. Like, nothing's wiser than the owl. The hound and pear, loyalty. Nothing's more loyal than the hound. The caiman and poppy, dreams. Poppy will help them sleep. I don't know a lot about the caiman, but I feel like these go together really well. The eyes match the color of the poppies. These, like I said, Jessica Roux, you did an amazing job with these. The bat and hellebore, intuition. Beautiful representation. I love it. Hellebore is another baneful plant. And the bat relies on its intuition because it is a nocturnal being. So beautiful, beautiful. The spider and passion flower, creative ingenuity. I love how the spider webs kind of play off the inside of the passion flower. So that's beautiful. The lizard and pitcher plant, stagnation. I love that with the lizard, if it loses its tail, it regenerates. And I think that's true with the pitcher plant. I think I remember reading that. So they both kind of regenerate. So like with stagnation, you know, if something is not moving, you just cut it off and you start again. I like that. The goat and willow, overcoming obstacles. Yeah, the goat doesn't play around. It will like freaking sleep on the side of a mountain if it has to, you know. What mountain? Really? It's not even there for me. So I love that. Yeah, beautiful. The frog and lotus. Beautiful, beautiful card. Again, I can't say enough about this deck. It is gorgeous. One that I will keep in my collection and probably pass on to my granddaughters eventually. I'm never getting rid of this deck. I love it that much. Pry it out of my cold, dead fingers. The sheep and blackberry, devotion. Look at that. That is beautiful. You just want to pet it. The raccoon and sycamore, curiosity. Look at that trash panda. Look at that guy. He's so cute. Very curious indeed. And last we have the marten and foxglove, mischief. Known as, what is it? Fairy fingers, I think, is one of the folk names for foxglove. Dead man's fingers. Yeah, love that. So this was Woodland Wardens. I encourage you guys, if you like this kind of artwork, go get this deck. It's beautiful. It is, you can learn a lot from it. And yeah, she also wrote Floriography and Illustrated Guides to the Victorian Language of Flowers. So if you guys, that's on my list. I'm going to get it eventually. If you guys like her illustrations, you can get a coloring book. So Woodland Wardens. There you go. So if you like this deck, let me know. If you like my review, let me know. Yeah, and all my information is down below in the description box. You've got my Facebook in there, my Instagram, my website, and a way to get free shipping on all my products and how to sign up for classes and services. And that's all I have for you now. As always, live your best life and live for yourself. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.